Welcome back to my video. How's everybody doing? Hopefully they're doing good. That's a good thing. Today's project is a diverter in the shower diverter. It's leaking a lot. A couple of pipes are corroded in the back. Today I am going to cut out an access panel in the back. It's in the closet because I have no access to it. When they built this place, they didn't put an access panel into it. Today I'm going to put that access panel. I'm going to change the diverter. It's copper. I'm changing it from copper to PEX. It's so much easier to work with. Very simple. Some of the shark bites, PEX, put it together, in and out, like that. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, the bell, and see you later. Hello folks, welcome back. Today we're going to put an access panel on this wall. Now this is the opposite side of the shower. The bathroom's on the other side. I've already measured the diverter from the wall to the middle and from the bottom to the top of the middle of the diverter. That way I can have accuracy on my access panel that I have here. Now, from the wall to this one was 13.5. So I marked the center. From the top, it was 32. So a lot of times, pretty much you eyeball it. You try to get it as close as you can. Now, the access panel, like the way I measure it is, measure the inside of it. Once you take the panel off of it, you take the back of it, you measure it, it's 14. So it's 14 by 14. Now, that's the center of it. So 14 by 14, half of it obviously is 7. So I'm going to go 7 1/8 because I don't want to fight it with to put it in. So I'm going to go 7 1/8 here and 7 1/8 this way, which gives me 1/4 inch all the way around. Now, how do I square it? I square it from this wall. From here to here, it is 6.5. So I'm going 6.5 right here and 6.5 here. That gives me that straight line. From this one here, it is 20 3/4. So I'll put it 20 3/4 and 20 3/4. And that gives me that straight line. Now, from this here to here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going 7 1/8 and 7 1/8. Okay, now from the floor to here, it is 39 3/8. So I'll put here 39 3/8. Mark it there. 39 3/8. Mark it here. Now I have that straight line. Yeah. Okay, that gives me 7 1/8. Okay, perfect. 7 1/8, 7 1/8. Now, 7 1/8 this way. Now this one, it is 25 1/4. So you put 25 1/4. Here too. 25 1/4. And now you have that straight line. Grab the ruler. Have a little yardstick. the panel has about 1.5 inches all the way around. So you don't have to be exact perfect. Sometimes with a little bit of play, it goes right on in. You don't have to fight with it. Now, that is the center of it right here. When I put this on, I'm going to use caulking number 950A from Sherwin Williams. It also acts as an adhesive. So when I put the caulking all the way around, I smash it in. I leave it right there. It dries right up. Perfect. Access. So watch. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So watch me cut it. Sawzall. This thing is awesome. I've had this for the longest. And this thing works great. So it does make a mess when you cut it. So I put a towel down at the bottom. It catches all the debris. Okay. I don't stick my Sawzall all the way in because there is pipes behind here. And I do not want to cut any of the pipes or anything. You never know what's behind the walls. So I stick it in just a little bit and just go down that line, cut the majority of it, and start from there. It sounded like there was a metal stud behind it. That's a good thing. That'll fit right on in. And at least you know the metal stud is here, so there should be probably another one here about 16 inches apart. We'll find out as soon as we open this panel. Sounds like there's another one there. Okay, this is how I do it. I break it right on in and take my Sawzall again. Okay, very easy. Perfect. As you notice, here's a diverter right here. It looks like it's been leaking for a while. And there's actually wires behind here. BX's wires are back here. They're covered. Why would they put that there? I have no idea. It's going to be difficult to actually cut the diverter because of that wires there. So we're going to have to be very, very careful and not get electrocuted. Now let's check it to see if the panel fits. Ha ha ha! Perfect. You cannot beat that. All the pipes are exposed. And I'm ready to take the diverter apart. Shut the water off. Very important. Shut the water off before you cut. I'm going to let this access panel sit for a little bit. I'm going to do the caulking. Like I said, is the 950A from Sherwin Williams. It also acts as an adhesive. It's great. I've been using it for a while. You can also paint over it. So some of the caulking does come out. I prefer it because I'll glue it all the way around past my finger. And then I do have this paint. I'll just touch it up around it. It looked like nothing ever happened. A lot of people prefer to go all the way around. And that's basically it. It's ready to roll. It's ready to rock and roll, baby. That's one thing people do like. They like a nice clean job. Nobody likes somebody sloppy. I'm going to let this dry for a little bit. And that way, because I am going to be messing around in here. And I do not want to disturb this. This caulking dries up pretty good. I've never had, like I said, I've never had any problems with it. You can actually paint over it like nothing happened. Okay? I see you guys in a few when we start taking this thing apart. I have the diverter in my hands. Okay, I'm about to set it up on the vise. I like to use these. These are shark bites. I just put them in. They're all fittings. I buy 4 of them, so that way I can use the PEX. And the pipes are coming from the bottom, so a little PEX elbow, PEX little piece of pipe. Very simple to fix. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Teflon these and put all these on. The way the thread goes in, that's how you put the Teflon in. I do it pretty fast because I'm so used to it. Boom. So when you actually put it in, it goes with it. It doesn't come out. So that's the easiest way to do it. And always the easiest way to remember, go the same way as the thread that you're going to put it in. Now, this diverter has a up and down. It'll say it always on top of here. So this one says up. So this diverter goes up, and this is the down spout, and this is the shower, and the cold and hot. Okay? Okay, here we are. Have all 4 sides. Now, all 3 of these are the same. This one, I mean to get the up. This one's for the shower head, and this is for hot and cold. Now this is the bottom. When you put the bottom on, I use this special one, so when I do line it up, it has a rubber seal right there. You see it? So when I do line it up, this is already on the pipe. It'll line up right away, and it'll be just like a hose. And boom, it'll go right on in. And I'll show you how to do it as soon as we're over at the bathroom. Okay? Now I'm about to cut the pipes. I went downstairs. I shut the water off. That's key. That's also important. Shut the water off before you cut any pipes. Okay. Now, because this is so tight in here, I have very little room to play with. We have to be very careful. So the one coming from the top, I cut it always at the beginning of the fittings, all of them. The reason that I do that is I leave the pipe long because I'm going to go ahead, once I measure it, I'm just going to put this in there and cut it to length and cut it to size. And the Sawzall blade on the cut doesn't give it a very good cut. So I am going to use this. It is a pipe cutter, round one. It fits perfect in there. Sometimes a little harder or a little uncomfortable, but it does the job. So I did not take the plate out on the front, because if I would have took the plate out in the front, this thing would have wobbled and wobbled and wobbled and might even damage the tile. So I left everything intact on the other side while I cut this real nice and smooth and cut it evenly. Everything is cut now. Now I'm going to go to the other side, remove the chrome plates and the kit that comes with it. Remove it and take the diverter and remove it. And let's start measuring and putting in the new one. Okay, I removed the plate from the other side, and all I have to do is just grab it and pull it out. A little bit of caulking or foam or something on there. Here it is. Here's the old diverter. It had no water in it. Really nice. And now I'm going to cut all the pipes to fit. Okay, here we are back again. I'm going to measure the diverter so we can cut the pipes. The pipes are extra long, and that way we can get into measurements and slot them right on it. Perfect. These little tools come in handy. It's called auto cut pipe cutter. Shut over a 1/2 inch. They sell them for 3/4 of an inch as well. Slide them in. They fit into any corner instead of that big one. You have these little things. They're easy to grab on uncomfortable places like this one. Okay, let me go get some sandpaper and I'll be right back. Okay, I went and got some emery cloth, and I'll just, from the back of it, make it extra long. You do one of these numbers. It's easy to work with. I have these shark bites. I got them at the local hardware store here. This is what they look like. Okay, it has a little thing inside in the middle. It slides in. This is a coupling. So we're going to slide that in first. Alright, that's it. Number 4. Nice. Perfecto. There we roll. Back. I got me some more glue, and here we go. Pretty good to me. Now sometimes I do cut them a little longer, just in case I miss, because it's easier to cut another little tiny piece because you can't attach it. So I always cut a little bit long, and sometimes I have to cut it, and sometimes I don't. So it's a good tip. Is that a good fit or what? Perfect. There we go. Remember, blue is cold and hot is red. Just checking. This is the good part about this. Is here. You just remove it and you got it. Do you have another piece of white? Oh, give it here. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm going to extend it that long. Okay. Once again, partner in the back. It's in handy. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Okay. Now comes the sides. Picks tool, 90s. Put them on the side, right there, right there. Perfect. Okay. That side's the hot, this side's the cold. Let's see what we got. Rings. And we have the rings. What I like to do is I like to assemble it out here because you never know. There you go, nice and tight. I like to hit it twice, because you never know. what's in there. Okay, perfect fit. Like I said, I like to hit it twice just in case. And the cold water is in. Now to do the red one, and we're done, and everything else is in the front. Here's the red one. Going that way. 90, 90. Perfect fit. Okay, we're putting in the plate kit, the chrome plate kit on the other side. And let me show you what I am talking about. It's hard when it's a tripod on it. And that's what it looks like. Okay, see? Real nice, the red, the blue, white shower, the downspout. Real nice, everything is brand new. Now they shouldn't have any leaks, any problems. Ready to go. Now, you can go further into this and you want to rip out all the tiles and do what you want to do. But that's a lot of work. This is the only thing that that they told me to do, and that's as far as they want to go with it. So this is it. There you go, folks. Easy to change a diverter. It's not that hard. It's time consuming to do this with PEX and copper. I didn't use no welding stuff. Everything was shark bites. Snap them in, boom, boom. A little bit of glue with the bottom, and that's it. It's ready to go. And don't forget to subscribe. Remember, the bell, the like, and remember, my name is Mike Reyes, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.